Good evening and welcome to this webinar. This is Gitanjali Dhar, the current president of Rotary E-Connect, welcoming you all for this wonderful session, very informative and very useful session. Today, we are fortunate to have Shalu Chawla, a renowned cosmetic scientist and the founder of Adiryan Kaya, with us. Shalu's background is a unique blend of science and business. She began her career with training at the prestigious Johnson and Johnson, and later honed her formulation skills at Tips and Toes. With over 23 years of experience, she is a passionate advocate for healthy hair and skin, having worked with a diverse clientele including celebrities, models, and people from all walks of life, both in India and abroad. Shalu's passion lies in empowering people to feel confident and beautiful in their own skin. Her expertise extends to celebrities, models, and a wide range of clients everywhere. So, if you are dealing with hair loss and seeking natural solutions, you come to the right place. Shalu will be sharing her knowledge and insights on how to achieve healthy, beautiful hair without harsh chemicals. So let's give her a warm welcome and let's learn a lot from her as to how to take care of hair, which is, I think, a problem most of us always encounter with. So, welcome, Shalu, and thanks for giving your time to address this webinar. I know you're a very busy person, but yet, took time to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gitanjali ji, for such a warm welcome. And I will feel very lucky if my knowledge could be of any use to each one of you. It's 24 years plus of a journey, 25 years. Uh, I really want to support every human. Earlier, it was strongly women, but then now, yes, men can be a part of it also. I want them to preserve their skin and hair for how long as possible. And trust me, once you begin and you know that, yes, this is an initiating point, you can stop it by yourself. You actually do not need a person like me or a doctor or anyone else. It's all in your hand. We do degenerate, that's a process of life, but then we can delay it 20 years, 30 years. I won't say you won't burn out at 90, but by that time your hormones are settled. So here I begin since, and I will go on talking, but then I will give you all a chance in between to ask your questions. Uh, do tell me wherever you feel like, even in the end also. But then the ages where you get impacted. So we're talking about hair today. That's one of part of our beauty. And normally, nowadays, if I see the clients, they're coming to me for the diseases. A teenager is also getting impacted with the hair fall. A 23 years old boy or a 17-year-old boy, once their puberty begins, they are actually turning into a male from a boy. I could see that their hairline has already begun receding. They have many issues like dandruff, using various shampoos, not getting time enough to take a head bath properly. The residues keep on staying back on your scalp. Another age which hit very hard for the hair is 40 to 45 for the men. Women, while they are lactating mothers, they are delivering, they are losing a lot of vitamins, or their internal deficiencies are arriving at that time, which they ignore. Another thing is around menopausal women, that is 45, 50. It can begin for someone at 40, 45. People who have ovarian issues like cystic ovaries. It could be polycystic, it could be multi, it could be double, two cystic, something like that, or many bunches forming there. It could be any point of cyst. Another major impact would be to a woman who's removed her uterus. And trust me, the minute you catch it, it's all in your hand. I'm not going to do a talk about only what. See, I am an expert into external applications, but my journey is now a combination of everything. I have come across so many clients in 24 years. I know that everything is built up of everything. It's internal and external. I will never suggest anyone that you can avoid your internal diet and come to people like me who can just formulate. I customized formulations and I can just solve it from an external application. No, it would be a wrong message. Everything, the damage has started long back inside. Your skin and your hair is giving you a last cry. It's showing a last impact on your hair and skin. The damage has already begun. It has happened in a long way. Yes, we can reverse it around to a certain extent. Yes. But then completely, if you've balded it out, your follicles are no more alive for past 3, 4 years, they are dead. We cannot do anything to those hair follicles. Whichever is alive, we can still save them. What my study says, 3 years is the time that you can save a follicle. After that, it dies. People in the sun, those real estate people, builders, as the thought coming to me, I'm just processing it and speaking to you. I've not prepared anything. So I'll be just talking all my experiences out here today to everyone. So those builders, those bikers, those who are standing in the field and have those construction work going on, they are outside on the field work. The scalp is getting burnt out there. The follicles are dying with that excessive heat. Got to be very careful out there also. The scalp needs to calm down. You have to cool your roots. It's crying out and telling you, you wearing a helmet on your bike, on a field work or anything, or a construction work or something, and your helmet is not washed for days. Normally, we don't have a habit of changing our things. Helmet, especially, you buy one and you preserve it for like 10, 12 years, 15 years. Lot of dust and dirt debris get accumulated there. Normally, you'll see that on the surroundings, the hair fall begins. They're sitting out there with the sweat on because, yes, you're riding the bike for 1 hour. In Bangalore, when you're a biker or you're in the sun, your distance, your approach is not going to be less than an hour or so. You're sweating, it is getting accumulated there. Solution to it is wash that out. You get that removed and wash that out. And yes, not big of a thing if you can change your helmet also. Get some Dettol thing cleaned, put it in the sun, let the bacteria die, let your scalp breathe in between. That is very important. Now, another thing is there is going to be a different things which are responsible for the hair fall. So I began with the teenager. I began with uh, male pattern baldness at the age of 40. You begin for nowadays. Yes, children are getting at the age of 20, 22, 24, thanks to their eating habits, thanks to their stress, thanks to the food available outside. Very extremely important is, you will be amazed to know, stop the junk food. Give them as much as possible less. Major factors responsible for your hair fall is vitamin B12, early graying B12, ferritin in your blood. I am beginning from internal first, which is where the loss is happening. Your iron content is playing a very important role. Always remember that your hair is growing against the gravity. It needs gush of nutrition to go to your roots. How does the oxygen reaches to your root? Through your blood. And how is your blood forming? Very important factor is water. You need plenty of water to take this nutrition to your roots. Oxygen is that's how reaching through your blood, ferritin content. We always avoid, yes, palak is very necessary. Pomegranate is very necessary out there. Beetroots, make a bowl and keep it in front of your children or yourself, ladies, men, everyone. Add to it some raisin soaked water. You can drink that, you can make it in a puree form, some 5 raisins a day. That is high rich in iron. You take a walnut, omega 3, very important. Soaked whole night is a better form. Dates, soaked whole night is a better form. Try to drink that water, what you're soaking in. So make sure that it's clean water what you're using, so that it does not have those sand and dust debris inside. Normally it has, because they dry it outside. So you clean water in the morning, you can use that water to drink. It's very high rich. Rather than approaching to a tablet, yes, if you don't have any choice, ferrous sulfate is a good option. Get your ferritin checked first. Normally it's less in we Indians women most of the time. It's less. Major reason for your hair fall. Vitamin B12 works on your veins. Very, very important that that's carrying the blood. So has to work properly. You have vitamin D also playing an important role. And then comes another big factor is your proteins. We know that our cell formation is there with protein, which is an important factor. We normally don't consider that much, or we only consider protein and we don't consider B12 and iron to be an important factor. A very good source of protein in your diet would be, the brown gram ghode wala chana. I don't know if I'm able to explain properly. You can just grind that, keep it in a powder in a box, and just take it 1 spoon in water and drink it, or pour it into your chapati.
Is it the black chana you're talking about, or like the
You
kabuli
call
wala?
it, it's brown color chana. You can just have it,
Okay.
munch it. That is a
Uh-huh.
very rich source of protein in your diet. You can have it into your chapati while making a chapati. You can put
Mm-hmm.
it on your salad. You can have it in a glass of a water. Another very
Raw.
good source, raw. Yes. You can eat it. That green gram is soft chanas only. Some few will come very hard. So you remove the chilka, you strain it, and you grind it. Keep it like a powder. 1 spoon you have to have every day. Added to it, my advice would be sunflower, then flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. Just roast and keep it with you. A small jar. Mix in this, or you want to eat separately, your choice. It has to go in your diet. Again, if you're not a vegetarian, egg, chicken, boiled, a good source. Soya, a very good source. Trust me, rather than reaching to anyone else, start changing your meal plan. Something is missing out inside. 8 glasses of water. I'm not telling you to lose weight out here. I'm not here to give a session for becoming thin out here. These are the nutrition required for your, to an extent, hair mostly, but yes, for your skin also. You need all these things. You can delay your process of balding out and thinning. Now, something I would like to talk about, the external application which I master in. We go buying different shampoos, seeing like 30, 40 ingredients. Sorry to say, I'm not going to name any brand out here, whether it's an international or a national brand. A work of a shampoo is just to cleanse your scalp. If you're expecting too many things from a shampoo, the work is that. If anything, back of the shampoo, you see like 30, 40 ingredients, and it is very expensive. It's like 4,000, 5,000, 3,000, and you think it is one of the best things to buy and use, you need to rethink over. A job of a shampoo is to cleanse your scalp, maintain your pH, and to clean the debris from your hair shaft. Yes, it should not have too much of high, pH values. Too much alkalinity should not be there. Uh, Always, I'll just tell you in a layman's form, when it is acidic, it's towards the oily dandruff. When it is dry, flaky dandruff, it is alkaline. Same happens to your skin. When it's too alkaline, you can think it is going towards the dryness. When it is too acidic, it's going towards the oily skin. That could, when too much of oil is there, it could give you clogging in the pores. It could give you infection on your skin. When it's too dry, yes, your superficial layer is dying out, it's drying, you're getting wrinkles, you're getting pigmentation, you're getting both the things. Very, very important for skin and hair to balance out your pH. That is the main work of a shampoo, to cleanse your scalp. So always, I don't know to what extent people are like, shampoo liya hai to conditioner bhi zaruri hai. We all live in that concept. So I'm here to tell you. See, I'm very desperate to give out my information out here to everyone, is because what I have learned, I want to give back to the society or the humanity. Uh, if anyone is going to benefit out of this knowledge, I will really feel nice. Conditioner's work is you're putting an external coating on your hair which stays for some time and then it washes out some greasiness, some cream you are applying. I can tell you in your layman's language, you're applying a cream to your hair shaft. And how long can it stay? Once it removes, okay, you're going for a keratin treatment, you're swelling up your hair and you're putting the medicine inside and you're spraying it again, you're loosening your weakening your hair shaft and all that is happening. But still, I would say, do not do it to your roots. You can still do it on the sides or the ending of your hair which is already grown, that can be chopped off. It takes time for this thing to reach to your roots. So conditioner, go with the natural conditioners what you have at home. You have very good conditioner is aloe vera gel, flax seeds, curd, different forms of, some good oil. You can mix it also into aloe vera gel and apply to your hair. We make very different seaweeds and flax seeds formulations together and we apply to the hair. And in our Adiryan Kaya, the shelf life is only 1 month, 1.5 months. You see fungus growing in it. Now, why do we avoid the preservation or chemical based? Less is the efficacy of a product. And yes, preservation too much are chemicals. So, what does it do? It reduces the results, and maybe in future you would come to know that how it is bad to the skin and hair to a major extent, causing different ailments further. Now, now we spoke about his hair. So natural conditioners is something I would recommend. So I've spoken, I have too much to say, but I think we have a slide there. Gitanjali ji, let me talk on the topics we have on the slide, because I'll go on talking on the various points. And once I finish talking on the slides or in between, please, you're welcome to talk with your concern, what you're facing. Please, yeah, kindly play this.
You are on mute, Gitanjali. Gitanjali, you are on mute. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, sorry. Okay, you could see the video, right?
No,
No.
it's
Oh,
a
okay.
single screen. You have to, like last time, you have to play it.
Okay.
Welcome to Adiryan Kaya, your destination for natural skincare. Discover the power of Mother Nature's gifts for your skin. Our range of treatments targets a variety of concerns, from pigmentation to acne. We believe in holistic skincare using products from the Earth's bounty. Call now for a consultation and take the first step towards your best skin. We're open Monday to Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturday from 10 to 3. Visit us online and start your journey to healthy, beautiful skin today.
So I'll play the next one.
Please. Next slide, please. So this video was about the skin problems. Yes, we have different videos for hair too. So we could have played that also. So
Yeah.
it says a bit about me. My company's name is Adiryan Kaya. It's a beautiful journey of 24 years. I think more than 30, 40 plus thousand of cases I've treated so far. I was lucky enough to be in US for 12 years in California and Bangalore 12 plus years. So this is, I think, 25th year running for me. And yes, I was most of the time I was successful in the cases to solve them, though it takes some time. Can we have the next slide, please? So here, we'll be understanding our hair cycle. Um, so maybe here I can add three lines to you would be we have a growing phase, we have a stagnant phase, we have a falling phase. Growing phase is called anagen phase. Stagnant phase is called catagen phase. Falling phase is called telogen phase. Whichever phase is for a longer period of time, it's a trouble there. So here are the topics which I'll quickly try to cover. Causes of hair fall. Yes, where it could be a nutritional deficiency. It could be a hormonal deficiency, hormonal this nutritional external product usage. Then how hormonal changes impact your hair, prevention, what all can we do, how crucial a yoga is in terms of taking care of your hair, skin, importance of balanced diet, types of infection, what you get on your scalp. It could be a psoriasis, eczema, itch. Visible progresses are there with us before and after. There's a slide there in the end, which I'm going to guide you with. Can we have, please, next slide? So here it is. Can we little bit enlarge the screen? Yeah, here it is. So these are the different factors which is, I'll just quickly go through this so you all understand. Deficiencies: vitamin B, vitamin C, iron, magnesium, and zinc. Very, very important. High and low temperatures impact your follicles. That makes it die. If you are in this, I would like to add something is if you're living in a northern region where there is a lot of the temperature is really low, the follicles most of the time, many of the follicles they die. So what I have understood is as you proceed towards the summer region of on the globe, or like we can just give an example of India. You go to Kerala, you just see how good are their hair. They are just using, it's echoing, yeah, so they're not even using, they're just on coconut oil. They eat coconut oil and it is helping them out. I feel temperature, the weather is playing a very important role there. You go to north, you go to Uttaranchal, you go to Himachal, you go to Kashmir, very rarely you would find a person with a scalp like a person who's from Kerala. As you start proceeding, it's Madhya Pradesh, still good hair. Madhya Pradesh is okay here. Karnataka, more okay. You're going down. But as you start reaching up, very rarely, Punjab, yes, few have good hair. But then if you reach towards those Himalayan places and all that, your follicles die. Very extreme temperature, like it's a burning hot, and you're standing in the sun for hours, that is a different case. It's burning your follicle again. I'm talking about weather where you are at home and it's a very warm weather around. That's a different case where you're standing out in the sun with very high temperature, taking bath with a very hot water on your scalp is a different thing. We are all together. Yes, you will make your follicles die. Diseases of digestive system, very important. Whatever I've guided you, if that is not getting absorbed in your body, it's a complete waste. You getting constipated or lose motion, it's not going to help you. Now, whatever you have eaten, the digestion has to happen properly. How do you do that? Eating the right on right time, sleeping on right time, drinking plenty of water, and then comes your yogic exercises. Very, very important. Hormones play a very important role, and yes, we all have changing hormones in different set of our life. Teenager has a different hormone. A lactating mother has a different hormone. A man at 40, 45, their hormonal changes begin. A menopausal woman has a very, very, male hormones begin for them forming rather than a female is dying because, yes, their reproductive cycle is slowing down. I'm a big time believer that where a woman has been taking care of everyone, she should be blessed with beauty and hair at after 45, 50. But universe is not playing that role with us. They're snatching from us. So we need to take care of ourselves. Everything can be delayed. The yogic exercises where you can contract and expand your abdomen. You have many exercises. Just put on the YouTube exercises for your ovarian cycle, for your uterus, where you can just shrink and expand, shrink and expand. They'll play a very important role. A lady who's not doing yoga, who's not doing exercises, will be definitely she will adopt or have some of the ovarian concerns will develop once because of the hormones, stress, sleep. It will just impact the very first thing it impacts for a woman is their reproductive cycle. And here begins joining to it different things. Your pigmentation on the face, again, a cause. Your wrinkles, your skin sag, your under eyes, you're not sleeping, you're tensed, nothing is that important that you don't take care of yourself. Everything will come and go. Very important is you yourself, your internal diet, your exercise, yourself. Everything can then comes is your then comes is your stress. Of course, we all know that it is playing a very major role. A person, an IIT person, most of them are working in that field, and there is too much of stress. You sit down with your plate lying to you, you eat late night, and you just tend to sleep with the food on because, yes, you have to finish your meal and sleep. Not a good thing to do to yourself. You are sleeping less, working till late, you're not finishing on time. You are hurrying and bathing, you're not even washing the debris which is stick to your hair shaft, like 2 minutes for the ladies. Yes, they have long hair and they're not drying it properly. They're just taking a bath in 2 to 5 minutes. They're done and dusted. They're out of their house, going ready for the office. They are still sticking out there. Plenty of water with good normal temperatures. Very, very important to be poured. A normal shampoo with proper invigorately massage, very massage. And always remember, you tend to wash this line around your hair. Always tell me, how do you wash your scalp? You pour the water here, you apply, and for you, this is your hairline. This hairline is not important. That makes the dandruff sit here. You're putting water, this is all lying down here on the surrounding, causing with the kids also, causing acne on the surrounding of your forehead and side of your cheeks. So you can avoid it by washing in these areas properly and making sure that the water is falling on the backside, not on your face. Sleeping, your diet, your exercise, your walk, you're taking a call, just get up and go for a walk. It's very, very important to balance out your stress and hormones. It's not taking you anywhere. It will lead to your under eyes, your dandruff, your acne, your infections. Too much of screen is also creating some, to an extent, pigmentation on your skin, your tanning. So these radiations are enough. The cooking range radiations are enough to tan your skin or to, already your body is ready to accept those spots now at 40, 45. If you're giving them a chance of a screen or to the heat radiations or anything, you will start developing it on your face very easily. So that can be avoided. We will discuss maybe some other time on the skin. I'm drifting from hair, sorry about it. Genetics, yes, it plays a very important role, but you can still avoid it. For everyone, gene, it's there in your genes, you know it, and the science is so advanced. Why do we have so much of knowledge today if we cannot use it? I don't think our ancestors had that kind of a knowledge what we have today. Yes, they were very good enough to eat a very healthy diet. We are knowing it more than them, and still we are accepting whatever the junk is coming in our way. It's only that we have to fill our stomach. And very short way, whatever's there, whether the nutrition is there, it is giving us anything or not, everything is connected. I would really tell genetics is playing a role, but you can avoid it for many more years. By 70, 80, what I have observed is once your hormone settles, they calm down at that age, the deterioration stops actually. Yes, the growth is very slow. Your nails grow slowly. Your hair grows slowly when you are 80, 85, 90, but they still grow till we are living. So that is accepted, but not at the age of 50, 45, 60. We can just push it to further. Deterioration has to happen. We cannot deny that fact. Effect of certain hairstyles. Yes, you using a lot of hair dryers. I am not recommending it. A sun is a very good hair dryer for you out there. I know you're getting late, but then in the morning or in then Saturdays and Sundays, show yourself a good sun for 10 minutes early morning. Get up. They're going to kill all the bacteria on your scalp. If you're very heavy hair, part your partitions and show it to the sun. After you have a good head bath, show your hairline, expose it to the sun and let it dry, showing it there. No hair dryers. Okay, once in a while you're catching cold and it's very heavy cold there. Yes, down here, I would say. The scalp hair, a towel, a cotton towel does a very good role in drying it off. In another half an hour, it'll dry. But the down hairs, yes, if it is very necessary. Again, too much of heat, hair irons, not recommended. Too heavy hair colors, not recommended. Anywhere you're using should be as much as possible to natural. Anything you want to play with the down hair, I'm fine with that. They're already down and you can chop it off anytime. But near to your roots, don't damage. Endocrine diseases play a very important role. Suppose you have, I get patients where woman is developing beard, lot of beard here, this area on the face, chest, back, literally like a male she'll develop. Definitely those issues, they impact too much of hair growth sometimes on the areas which is not required. And on those such cases, we need to take an endocrine help. And again, a yoga is playing a very important role. When you have too much of hair, there has been a case which I'm too against it, that I have recommended in that case. When you have shave like a man, that you have to go with the laser, you don't have any choice in that case. Otherwise, I am anti it. I really want you to avoid, because down those follicles what you're burning, you have a skin down out there. And still I'm okay if you want to do it on your hands and legs, but not in your face, because I get left and right cases where they've got pigmented, and the minute they get exposed to the sun, they get pigmentation again back there in that area, and they keep reversing it, keep doing it, the same thing, and there is no choice. Can I have effect on the use of the medicines? Yeah, if you're, you have been given, you have a sugar, you are a sugar patient, or yes, that tends to you are dieting on your diets, you're not having enough of food, you're avoiding all those nutritions. You need to have proper nutrition through, whether it is a multi-vit form or anything, it has to go inside you. You have to figure out your chart properly. You're high on protein, but still your multivites needs to be taken properly. Can we have, I think I've covered everything on this slide. Can we have the next slide, please? I don't think we'll be able to cover the entire slideshow if I keep on talking for so long. I I hope, Gitanjali ji and everyone, this is an informative session for you all. You're, you're muted.
Yeah,
Sure, sure.
absolutely. Very informative. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm here to, believe me, I've been blessed with very good clients, very good people around me. And my say is you become a person what you come across kind of people. It's all in the universe. It's give and take. Everything is there. I was always very desperate, and I am to give out the, shout out to everyone that save yourself, take care of yourself. It is all manageable by yourself. Yes, you are in a reach where, yes, you've lost 50% or more of it and you're losing. Naturally, we can still help you out to come out of it. Can we have the next slide, Gitanjali ji? So, yeah, so here is a healthy. I am not able to. Yes. Again, I have already discussed about it. Nutrition is playing a very important role because your hair needs nutrition to grow. Food contains proteins, vitamins. Can we scroll the screen, Gitanjali ji? Can we scroll the screen a little bit up? So it plays a very for your hair and best chance to grow well. And could you please read it to me because I'm not able to see that on my screen. So the outcome for this slide, this one is your diet is playing a very important. There, that salad plate should be next to you while you're eating your chapati and dal. Very important. Do give it to your children from now itself. Push them into a very healthy diet. Trust me, they will not end up coming to you crying and telling you, take us to someone who can save our hair. Can we have next slide, please? Again, yoga, we've already, blood circulation is very important. Yes, this is one of the factor. You breathing properly is very important for you, for the oxygen to reach out to your hair follicles. We really don't pay importance to our breathing style while we are doing the yoga. Those that oxygen while you're breathing properly reaching to your hair follicles will help you with your hair growth with proper food, proper exercise, and proper external applications also. Too much of chemicals and all that, and you're eating internally too good is also not going to help you. Stress, definitely an important part of our life. Who does not have? But my question to you is, where is it taking us? Are we taking the stress anywhere, and is it solving our problem taking too much of tension or stress for the job? It's going to be like that. We need to know to sort it out. And what you are doing, what we are doing, our children are watching. You are just, this is something going genetically to a child who's watching us. Then mom is tensed, dad is worried about the job, mom is worried about her work. I am no a different person. But yes, I'm here to tell you that is whatever it is, sort it out by yourself, calm your mind. Meditation, your mental calmness is very, very important. Those mantras, those japas, those listening to godly music, those shlokas, very important. Only sit down and breathe. Just breathe, helping you with your stress. Again, hormones, your yogic exercises are playing a very, those calmness, those patience mind is going to get the signal, right signal to your hormones, and it'll start playing. Plus, support of good food, everything will be in place. Uh, detoxification of the scalp is very important. There needs to be a flush out happening even through your skin, through your scalp. Very, very important that you drink plenty of water continuously. The toxins we are excreting out in different ways. One of the ways are your pores, your follicles. Very, very important. And Gitanjali ji, I cannot see on the screen, but there is another point down. You're muted. You're muted.
No, it is not visible here on the PPT also.
Sure. Let's go to the next slide, please.
Okay, okay.
Again, the oxygen. Try to remember the breathing exercises are very important for the hair growth. Yeah, I've already spoken about it. Your ferritin, is carrying the oxygen to your blood cells. So very important is your blood. We really miss out. You go to many doctors, they're all, or many people, protein, 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 biotin, protein, biotin, protein, biotin. No, ferritin is playing a very important role, and B12 is majorly playing. You're getting early graying also is the lack of vitamin B12 in your body. So here I have already spoken that that is how your follicle growth doesn't happen. So you need palak, you need pomegranates, all the iron forms. If not anything, once your iron is checked, a ferrous sulfate can be recommended. Can we move to the next slide? I think I've spoken about the blood part a lot, which is playing a very, very big role. Again, your water. I think the topic I have not included, I would talk is hard water. Again, playing a very important role. Uh, you know, then comes is your vitamin D. Hair follicles grow and function properly. So vitamin D is very, very important for your skin and hair. Yeah, the next slide, please. So something you need to read this. It has quite bit of information that overall your scalp has how many hair follicles. What is the time period of your shelf life of your single hair? It should stay for how many years? It can be somewhere from 3 to 4 years to 5 to 6 years. The hair stays that long. Too early falling out is again a disturbance in your hair cycle. So, too much of telogen phases will produce thinning out in your central partition, or alopecia will be visible. Normally, it happens with the men. Now, I can see a lot with the females also, where they're balding out from the front, scantiness is coming. So, they are using those powders, they are using those, bangs and all that to hide. If your follicles are alive, your internal diet a very important role, plus a normal shampoo. What we work on is a normal shampoo, and oil is majorly playing a very important role also. But we have a myth that oil should be applied after shampoo and to be left on. You should not remove. No, let your scalp breathe. The ingredients, what we do is we dry those ingredients for days, and it has maybe 27 herbs. Majorly, Brahmi is playing a role out there. Ashwagandha is playing a role. It helps you to grow your new, regeneration. Helps a lot in regenerating the follicles and your cells, epithelial cells on your skin. Also, it should be a good quality, a good brand. Also, and there are many other factors with that. Hibiscus, flax seeds, all that is playing a very important role. A good hair oil applied for 45 minutes and then supported with a good pack. We normally work on the packs. You leave it for some time, then shampoo it. That is external application. This much is more than enough required. Yes, you have a dandruff. You need to apply the dandruff thing in the night. And I am not too much for a ketoconazole based shampoo because I haven't seen anyone getting benefit for a longer time. With ours, it reduces, but I wouldn't say if your hormones are again creating a lot of scalp and scales on the scalp and it is not getting washed, there is a probability of you getting back, but then maybe after a month or two. So, not as like every day you wash, another 2 days the dandruff is back again. No, at least 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And once your scalp is clean and there is no egg formation happening out there, you can have a completely clean scalp. And then there is a hair growing everywhere on the, again, endocrinologist issue. It's completely now, so 100 hair is okay. I would say 40 to 50 hair is okay a day to lose, not more than that. In the comb, you should not be getting bunches. You should see that if it is coming out from the roots, yes, there is a problem which is there. Again, if it is breaking from the center, yes, it is becoming brittle. So you got to find out what is the reason which is playing. So can we have the next slide, please? So growing is again ½ inch per month. So here it is different cases. You could see the below the psoriasis, there is a picture which is balding out. You have those itch, the lady itching, the top right one next to psoriasis itch. She has itch there. Itch could be because of the psoriasis, eczema, rashes, anything. Down it, you can see that, hairline getting receded. Normally it happens for males, but it can happen for females also. So we need to watch out and get to your internal and external applications also. Not too many things. If someone tells you apply this, only this will help you. No, you need an entire set to be treated. Why it is happening? If there is a dandruff issue, there is an itch issue, there is a falling phase activation issue, there is some hormonal issue, there is some periodic cycle issue. What is happening? We need to reach to the root cause. You have psoriasis on the top picture, which is a redness and all that. Sometimes you can see that it starts coming out on your scalp on the frontal region here and all that. This is all treatable. This is again a scaly, bacterial, dry, itchy infection. A stronger brother to eczema. Can we have next slide, please? So here, that's our products where we do our hair oils, hair growth oils, the anti-dandruff oils, serums to be applied to be left onto the scalp, which helps you to promote your hair to grow. But yes, you need 3 months of a time for a hair to sprout out. If you're in a hurry, um, I'm not big time supporter of monoxidil and all those things. They have side effects to your normally Rogaine and Regain and all that. But you have to give a time of 3 months because that is impacting its your hormones and you get hot flushes and different things. I don't want to name a brand and talk here, but yes, you have to be careful out there is what you are using on your scalp. If we can sort it out organically, herbally, why not trying? Even if it takes you 3 months, then why not? And if you're in too much of a hurry, then Adiryan Kaya is not the place where I stand. Everything which comes organically and slowly is nice. It does not have any side effects. If you want all of a sudden gush to be applied, you'll be depending on that forever entire life of it, and it has side effects. You are using steroids, you're using other things. It has many of the side effects. Can we get to the next slide, please? Here is these are my clientels with different issues. That's a male pattern. The center one is a not a receding but a male pattern baldness. The down one above on top of it is she had applied some hair dye and it got burnt. This is the lady from Philippines. So she's reached out. So I have clients all across the globe. They reach out to me. I do video consultations and I suggest them. Then we make the medicines on a research lab and we send it to them. So now also if she touched that area, it pains for her. So she applied and it got burnt. The thing is, it is not stopping there, it is spreading. So she is going to fly to me next month. Her daughters reached me because I'm already treating her grandson. So the mother has got this and she did a video consultation. I could have sent, but yes, she's flying here to meet me. And I really want to see because if she's touching that area, also she's getting infected. You watch out for this. Another one is a down part is a boy, young boy, 14-year-old boy. Next, the cornermost, rightmost slide I'm talking about, 14-year-old boy. And he has got dandruff and he's losing out hair left and right. And I could just completely grow his scalp because that's a very supportive age, So all I want to convey is amending correction has to be done very quickly and very smartly, not after losing everything. Ignorance is not required in these areas. We do need to look nice and good. Why do we avoid it? Some people are like, it's fine. We've lost it. I still I'm okay. How much is the life there? We're already 50, 45. No, you have half left, at least 40 years left. And this is the time you should look your best. Again, the top hair on the rightmost, she's losing the hair. She had dandruff also, and she developed dengue, I believe that was the case coming. And she had lost the hair from that particular area. The partitions, sorry, so the partitions had become very, very broad for her. Took me like 1 year, 6 months, 8 months of a time to grow back her scalp, and it's much better than before. Again, a person having very thin hair shaft, we can't do much about it. We cannot make their structure of their hair to be changed. But yes, we can have that covered, grow. A thick hair person is having that kind of a follicle. So we can help out to get what is lost back, but we cannot change the structure completely. If you're a thin hair shaft person, it's going to be the same. Can we have the next slide, please? So yes, i think uh, I think we are through with this. Do you think I can open the session to anyone has any questions to reach out to me?
Yes, yes, Shalu. Thanks so much. We never knew that, like simple interventions in what we eat, what we do, and how we can take care of the hair. We never knew that, like these simple things can create a big impact as far as our hair is concerned. Thank you so much for this. And if any of our participants like to ask any questions, so please unmute yourself and you can go ahead and ask the questions. And you also have Shalu's number displayed, and kindly take it down. I'll write it down also. Yeah. And here I'll be stopping the screen shared so that we can have interactive session. I have one question, Shaluji. Now, the latest what we hear from our teenage does is that keratin treatment for the hair. So, what's
So
your opinion about that?
so you're making me talk against something which is one of the biggest business for the salon.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Anything,
yeah.
anything chemical, I'm not in favor of. Still, you still want to enjoy it. Down of your hair shaft is okay. Do not get very close to your hair, the top roots. I would
Mm-hmm.
say like, and people are very smart. I'm giving you a very nice tip today. They just do the keratin on the top layer, like few, and the below the center one they don't even touch. Down here also. So you are at the time your hair is straight, still you have a bounce to it, and you're not touching your entire. So I'm not much for it. If you're asking me, yes, yes, no, it should not be nowhere near a finger to your roots.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
But
only
is
the
there
down.
yeah, is there a natural replacement for that?
I would really recommend that take some aloe veras and
Mm-hmm.
flax seeds you boil in water. It'll become like a jelly thing after you keep triturating it. Take
Mm-hmm.
that gel out, remove the seeds out, mix it into aloe vera, make a nice your homemade, add 2 3 drops of coconut. You are giving it humectancy out there. Add that, make a nice emulsion out there, apply to your roots. After, keep it for some time.
Mm-hmm.
to
Okay.
your down hair, wherever you feel that straightening needs to be done. Use a very light shampoo. I cannot
Mm-hmm.
name normally those five brands you see on the shelf, and I'm against those five brands. Okay, so you can figure out what marketing is very strong and it's there. I cannot name the brands. Normal shampoo, and you just apply that for like half an hour to your hair shaft. Just light shampoo brushing required, debris removed from your scalp required, and you're done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Natural curd can play a very good role, in softening your hair shaft. Of course, oiling is playing an important role also, but it should be a mix of oils, I would say. Not single oil is going to help you. So that
Mm-hmm.
to your roots for some time. Nourish it, rejuvenate it, and then lighter shampoo. You do not need that greasy, creamy conditioners on top to make it straight. What you are doing in keratin, you are swelling it up and you're putting those conditioners inside and then you're ironing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it will easily break you try a hair and try to, it'll just come out in no time. Do not go close to your roots, my recommendation at all.
Okay. For us, like we South Indians, we have been, I mean, we have grown up applying coconut oil. So you are suggesting that we should mix two oils, is it?
Yeah, you should mix. You can have a different combinations, permutation combinations depending on your hair shaft, your need. Every skin is different, hair is different. So two, three different combinations you do it and make your own decoction. Try it. You have good argan oil, olive oil. There are different kinds of oils. If you have little bit of dandruff or a itch in that, you can mix few drops, maybe one drop of rosemary in it, tea tree in it, and for your scalp, apply on that and leave it for some time and shampoo it well. I am a very, very, I stick to natural. I I will not recommend that you go with the
Mm-hmm. Okay.
at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much. Anyone else has got a question? Please go ahead and ask.
I think everyone is there, right? It's not that the cameras are on and then I need here an answer, please. Are you all listening to me?
Yes, we are.
Yes, yes, we are.
Thank you so much. I hope this is bringing some information to you all.
Yes, I have a very bad. I'm Rachna. I have a very bad scalp, so I would like to meet you in person, probably.
Definitely, there can be many things which, if you're not okay to ask in public,
Yeah,
because I would be asking those questions also.
sure.
But then everything is treatable only once you become a chikna, a
Mm-hmm.
scalp, and it has been like 4 or 5 years, follicle is dead. You can't do anything about it organically.
Okay.
And I am dead against those needling.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyone else would like to ask anything? I
Yeah.
hope, Subirji, this was an informative session for you.
Yes, yes, very much. I just switched on my camera just to say that I am around them listening very intently.
Because I felt like I was talking to myself, and thank you
No,
so
no.
much to Gitanjali ji. No camera was on.
No, no. Usually we suggest the camera to be off because वो bandwidth ठीक रहता है, the session goes on smoothly. Yeah. Now the people can open their cameras and ask questions. Yes, Subir, if you have any questions, please ask.
Let somebody ask, then I'll go for the second question.
Okay,
No,
okay.
anyway,
Yes.
I'll ask actually. So you mentioned
I
that,
had, yeah.
Yeah, Priya, please go ahead.
Go ahead.
sure, sure, sure. Please go ahead.
No, what I was wondering is like, my scalp is pretty clean. I don't see much dandruff or anything, but
Hmm.
the hair fall is still there. Okay, I'm not, and it's not 40, 100. I believe it is more than that. Okay, and
It's
the
not,
hairs are very,
not, kindly repeat, it's not.
it's more than 100 in a day. Okay, and I'm like, I use L'Oreal products. Okay, having the same combination of, I'm like, I'm asking this particular brand in the group because we haven't discussed about any brand. Okay, and I understand that you don't want to talk about the brand specific. Okay, so just giving you, my experience on a brand. Okay, so
Okay.
the L'Oreal shampoo and the conditioner and the serum. Okay. And I'm so sorry, I'm having cough. So,
No worries, no worries, please. You like to
so
have
having
water?
that used also, I don't see any much improvement on my hair. I think it was much better when, as you mentioned, right? So it was much better when I was using curd and egg
Yeah.
on my hair, which was working much better than using these products.
Very true. See, marketing is very strong today. Again, I cannot name it because I've been invited at many places as a guest of honor to talk on hair and all. Uh, I have to be very alert in taking names of any brand, and I am respecting that. So the only thing I would tell you is open your eyes, check out the ingredients of that and other brands and all that. Is it quite similar? Having 20 different ingredients out there, is it helping you? um, your hair fall is there. There can be many reasons. uh, you know get your B12 checked, get your iron checked, get your vitamin D checked. If it is a very very unnatural hair fall happening,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any itch on the scalp? You have to, I would rather suggest, you can always do a consultations, for me is all free. You
Mm-hmm.
can always take a private consultations where I'll ask you some different questions which you might not be comfortable now. And how is your reproductive cycle playing a role? What is your age? Very, very important. Your sleep
Mm-hmm.
cycle, everything is very important.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any itchy, if you have too heavy hair also and they are not breathing, right there also the hair fall happens. Because if you are a working person, you will just, wash your hair and not even let the roots dry. You just tie.
Like, yeah, that's the reason I switched to the products because taking care of with the home remedies, right? This
Hmm.
time consuming, and shampoo and conditioner and serum, it's like in one go it becomes quite easy to do that. That's the reason I switched.
Something easy is bringing a more deterioration. You're blessed with good genes, you're blessed with good hair, and if you're
Mhm.
belonging to South, I don't know if you're belonging. I'm suspecting you from South.
Yes, I
Normally, you're blessed with good hair. Preserve
am.
it. Now, what
Mhm.
happens in your case, the melanin secretion is very high on the skin. So you all get
Mhm.
easily tanned, easily
Mhm.
pigmented, easily darkening of the areas comes up.
Mhm.
If we have any opportunity, we can talk on the skin, like you using the spectacles and cooking. When you are under eyes, those radiations coming there, passing through it, when your
Mhm.
under eyes will turn into a pigmentation, you won't even come to know. You're driving a car and that air conditioner on your face, but there's a wide temperature difference outside and inside. Those
Mhm.
radiations penetrating through it, it's going to get you pigmented and tanned. You can see the blotches on everyone's cheeks after 45,
Mhm.
50, or 35, 40 also they begin. That is all is calling. You don't need, you go to swimming, that's a temperature difference which is coming. You are in water and the radiations are much more penetrative. Don't face
Mhm.
the AC to your face. It should be, try to balance out the temperature, like not too cold inside. Outside it's very heaty and inside you are in 16, 15,
Mhm.
17, 18. The radiations, and you are driving, you would always see the impact on the cheek which is facing outside is much more happening. Again, you have a radiation coming from the front also. If you're early morning between 7 to 9, you're driving in that time. So
Mhm.
for your hair, we can do something organic. If you can take the consultation, there can be something developed. You have to just apply, follow the internal diet what I'm going to tell you, or a multivitamin with that, and a normal basic shampoo is just going to
Mhm.
help you. Only thing from your end would be required was sometimes drying out your hair. If you're doing, make sure that weekend is the day you're bathing your hair. And one of
Mhm.
the days is okay, but make sure that you're not tying it by the time you're going to your office. By the time you're reaching, it should be your scalp roots should be dry at least.
I thought I try to do things little better, having thrice hair wash in a
Yeah,
week. Okay,
fine, which
and
is also
I don't use hair dryers at all. I
very,
dry it naturally, and if it takes time, I just leave it like that. I don't comb the wet hairs at all. Okay,
very
so
nice.
I'm like, that's my part I can do to my hair, like, respecting them as a part of me.
Yeah,
Well,
to just continue with what Priya asked, what is the right number of wash we should have per week?
depending on how dirty your hair gets, sometimes two, sometimes three, more, not more than that. It's not
Okay.
good. You are removing the natural oil from your scalp. And
Mm-hmm.
too much of shampooing, like two times, three times, thinking that your hair is dirty, is also not correct. See, anything
Mm-hmm.
less or two more is not correct. And for Priya, my recommendation is do reach me out. There is a solution out there to you. And trust me, to stop the hair fall, it just takes me 1 to 2 months of a time. You would be seeing, and all organically. So we dry all the herbs, boiled for hours. Our team, research team, invent a formula specially for you. Apply that in our shampoo with lot of herbs, minimum of foaming foam boosters in that, and you are good to go. If you can, on Saturday Sunday, a simple hair pack can be applied, left for 45 minutes and shampooed well. Very, very natural approach, and doesn't take you much time to see the results or reach to a conclusion. It's just 2 months of your lifespan of a time where you'll be able to make a judgment whether all these shampoos are helping. But always remember, anything shortcut is not going to help you, Priya. Nothing is going to help
Sure,
you.
I'll get in touch.
Food, again, shortcut not help you. We're tired, pizza manga lete hain. You're tired, okay, something to apply and done. No, no, no. It's a long term damage you're doing to yourself.
Yeah. Subir, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Ma'am, I have a
I,
question.
I, sure, sure. Please go ahead.
No, no, no. This time let Subirji ask. No, please. Last time also he
Yes,
started.
I can
Sorry.
wait.
So thank
I
you
can
so
wait.
much, ma'am. Thank you,
So
ma'am.
I have a question, ma'am. That how of course people say that stress affects your hair. Um, so I just wanted to know, like, is there any indication we can get from the hair fall or something like that that we
It's
our
more
stress
coming in
level?
your more indication of whether it is a stress induced hair fall. Is that the question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. And is that
The-
can we also get a sense of, that many times what happens is stress is something which we don't understand, that, there is no measurement to say
Fine.
that you are at that stress level or that. So someone may be handling stress in a very different way. And it all depends on individual to individual. There is no way to measure it. So I'm just saying that is there any way or the hair actually gives a signal that,
See,
your
we rule out. I understood your point, Subirji. So we rule out starting from your internal deficiencies. When you go to a doctor or they are indicating something is there a problem, they are ruling out few factors. They tell you, good, this test done, do that, do that, do that. For you, I would say is rule out with your vitamins, B12 test, iron test, vitamin D test. Second, scalp infection. Now, I'm telling you the order. And how are you knowing the hair fall? Hair is coming out usual on your pillow, in your comb, on your bathroom. And yes, you are thinning out and you can see your scalp when your bathroom mirror lights are on, and you could see that your internal scalp is visible day by day. It is noticeable. It might be noticeable not in 2 months, but 6 months, yes, 4 months, yes, it is happening. There is a quite bit of you put your hand in your comb, you will see that small hair is coming out. Not on the day you are applying oil is not the right day to check. Everyone, not on the day you're washing your hair is also not the day to check the hair fall. People are like, आज सर धोया इतने बाल निकल गए मेरे, there that so much is there. That is, they're already loose, they're falling out, you're washing. You have to take an average on entire 8 days. Those 2 days nikal rahe and baki days come hai, okay. Still we can bear it. If you have every day a continuous fall, yes, there is a question. We need to answer that there. So you need to, Subirji, rule out everything, trying your yoga, your exercises, your hormone balances, everything need to be taken care of. If everything is in right and place, the stress is playing a role out there. That comes a factor which can initiate anything in the body, any disease. Forget hair fall. Hair fall के hair के बगैर भी लोग जिंदा रह लेते हैं. The damage is happening to various organs which are getting impacted. Stress can be that harmful. Skin पे wrinkles आ गए तो भी हम रह लेते हैं. जब हम खाना खाते हैं, I hope I'm telling in Hindi is all right. So when we eat when we eat food, always remember your organs are very hungry to have. मुझे तो your kidney needs, your heart needs, your liver, your everything needs. You know that food, your body is telling, I am very hungry. Your hair and skin is the last factor. नहीं भी होगा तो चलेगा. The person, bald people survive. Skin पूरा खराब भी हो गया, tanning and pigmentation until they're developing a skin cancer because of the blotches on the skin and too much of sun radiation is a different case. They still survive. So we need to eat for that last spoon which reaches to our hair and skin. So we need to rule out, and then I was always telling that consider it stress to be a part already. I'm not telling you how do we know. We know it is there, and we need to do our meditations and pranayams and yogas and sitting down, drinking plenty of water and calming ourselves. Who does not have stress? Who does not have tension around that? So, one thing we need to tell is, are we inviting something to ourselves? What maximum can happen? It's just a journey. Maybe a job person for 60 years. Already crossed 40, 45. We all are hitting 50. So 10 more years, it is worth to spoil the 30 more years you might be living further, is one question in front of me that should be there. Make it, don't doubt on it. Stress is already there.
Yeah.
How to
Uh,
control it? Right sleep, proper time of a sorry about it. I'm just finishing. Right sleep, proper time food, a nice walk outside with light meditative music on in your ears. Morning, once you get up, take some energy from the sun, sit down there, some 10 minutes of calm down out there, just calm you up that particular time. No hurry burrying, taking bath, not even washing your scalp properly. No, that is not required. I think day can be planned properly, is pretty much required. That will only reduce your stress level. You have other stresses, you might lose your job. Who does not have? You have another stresses, okay, in the family, there are some serious issues are there, like, okay, suffering from a major disease, someone around. Yes, that is a point where it's not in our hand and it is stress into it. But when it is our work, our body, our children getting a job, a children behavior or something, that is, I think it is not worth taking so much of stress and losing out on yourself, on your looks, which is impacting your mental status further. Your looks, you're not looking nice, you're always worried. You're developing any tanning or patches on your body, you're always worried because your intention is definitely, your mind is sitting out there while you're talking to your boss or to your colleague or anything. मेरे बाल पतले हो रहे हैं. I'm approaching the again. It's a cycle where top on, it'll keep on building up, building up, building up. छोड़ना है. We need to leave all that aside. We have to leave. We're not going anywhere with that. Take it as yes only. Stress has induced our hormones. Stress has induced not eating properly is why? Because you're in a stress right now. Otherwise, who would not like to sit down and have a lavish meal of a salad and all that? No, you don't have time. One chapati, sabzi, dal. Okay, I'm done. I have to get to sleep or I have to get to my another work. So we prioritize other than ourselves everything around. We need to think if we remove out of that priority ourselves only, do we need the rest of the things around if we're not there only? I hope I am able
No,
to
I got
answer
it. I got it.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Very important. Take it as yes. If you are taking the rest of the factors that can support us immediately, your B12 less and iron less, we can suffice that immediately. Your external applications I can help you with. But stress, how do we deal with it? Only you can deal
Got it.
with it.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ma'am, I'm ready to hear to you. You were
Yeah.
asked.
Indraji, yeah.
Yeah.
Indraji, you can ask your question. Yeah.
I have two questions, ma'am. I'm a senior citizen. I'm 63 years old. I have I'm on dialysis. So I
Mm,
have blood pressure, I have diabetes,
mm.
and now my kidneys have failed. I'm undergoing
I,
dialysis right now because of the drug
sorry to
called
interrupt.
heparin.
Kidneys are failed, huh?
Kidneys have failed, and
Mm,
because of the drug called heparin that they give me every time I go for dialysis, my hair is thinned down considerably. Is there a
mm,
solution for that? That is my first question. Second
ma'am,
is,
mm. Yeah,
I
please.
have my son is 35 years old
Mm.
and he has male pattern baldness
But,
already.
mm.
Uh, is there a solution we can find for him through you?
Sure. So, for your case, the side effect of diabetes, it would
Hmm.
have started with you with the diabetes
Yes.
long back. The side effect of diabetes is these medicines you not having as other normal person can eat is losing out on hair. That is the side effect coming up with.
Okay.
Very, very important. I don't know. I know heparin is kind of a medicine, might be
It's a
leading
blood thinner, ma'am.
blood thinner. It might be leading you towards the telogen phase and alopecia, where you must be losing. So tell me, are you losing your hair from the central partition?
Yes.
Okay, and 0 to 10 scale, how much is the hair fall right now?
Zero being the minimal.
Yes.
Zero being the minimal. I'm somewhere around 4.
Ma'am, it can still be retracted back. So you, if an alopecia is 10, you would be somewhere around 4. Yeah, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you were a thick hair person at your young age time,
Yes. Thick and long
thick and long,
and
uh,
straight.
and straight. The length of your hair is like below shoulder or, middle.
Right now, yes, it's below shoulder. Yeah, I mean above shoulder, very less. I just put it on I just put a clip on my hair, and that's about it.
When you comb or you wash, plenty of hairs falling out, ma'am?
Not really now,
Mm,
because there are iron supplements,
yes.
B12 supplements that I am taking.
Very good. You
Uh,
did you did not start that before, right?
I had I was on iron, but not on B12.
Very important. How does your blood reach to your follicles? Only your veins are working on B12, ma'am. Whatever blood
Okay.
you're creating, how does it reach? How does the oxygen reach to you? I saw you joining a bit late. Am I correct, ma'am?
Yes.
So I wouldn't mind telling you that, which I told already. B12, D3 and iron, ferritin is playing a very
Huh.
important role. आपको ये कभी नहीं रोकना था. You should have had from very day one, because you can't have pomegranate and beetroot is not allowed for a diabetic person. They are the
Now,
major.
yes.
Palak you can have, but alone what palak will do. Raisin you cannot have, again a rich source. So multivitamin of iron tablet or your test of ferritin was pretty much required, ma'am. If your ferritin is too high, also it leads to diabetes. Ferritin is too high also leads to the side effect is diabetes.
Okay.
Too less, alopecia is hitting to a diabetic person easily. So very important for all the multivitamins of all these to be taken, ma'am.
Okay.
B12, I'm speaking it out here in an open platform. I don't know
Yeah.
if I can. Shots can be taken. Tablet has a lot of gummies in it. How much
Uh-huh.
is it getting absorbed by your stomach? 10%,
Correct.
20%. A few of the brands they say that they are able to absorb more, but still you have a lot of gummies to tie up to make a tablet. Get the
Correct.
shot. Get the shot. I too don't even mind taking it in intravenously also.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
said it. I'd said it again. You are own decision maker. Immediately, if you want to retract it down,
Okay.
get the shot. There are few
Yeah.
names,
I'll
but
try
then
that.
get it done from your physician because I am
I'll
external
I'll probably reach out to you, on a personal note
separately.
later.
Yes.
And the
So,
second question, ma'am. My
uh,
son is 35, but
mm,
his hair started falling in his early 20s. Now
yeah,
he has a definite male pattern baldness. And when we tested out, we have tried many treatments, but I don't think any of them have worked.
right. So I would know he's done like those radiations, those PRPs,
Yes,
all everything has been done. It was
correct, correct.
not required, ma'am. It was not. I would say, please.
Yeah, we have given up because we realized it was not required after we did it.
No, no,
So,
no. It's like needling and you're killing. See, the thing is, it's a pakka package of internal externals. If you're reaching to me for his hair or yours, keep in mind that you're coming for 3 months of a sweet time to see the results because none of the hairs sprout out before 2 months or
obviously, yes. I'm also a gardener, so I know that, unless and until your roots are okay, the plants
yeah.
don't come up.
And I get some people off late. I'm getting normally, I've been blessed with very beautiful people around. They want the hair to grow out in 15 days and 1 month. I feel they are not sensible enough. Sometimes I really get is, and they're all educated people. How can we grow? I can cure their skin, but how do I grow hair in 1 or 2 months? It takes like 3 months of a time. So we can help out. I will just put my phone on charge. Sorry about it. So we can help
That's
out
fine.
to them, and whereas to his B12. Have you ever done his tests?
No, we have not probably done the test to understand what is required. So
The
probably
first thing,
I'll.
very important, get his iron and B12 tested and vitamin D tested.
All right,
Once you reach me, I need these reports.
fine.
Yeah. Indraniji, you
Thank
have
you.
Shalu's number, right? I have posted it on the
Yes,
message.
I got the number, ma'am. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
I will reach
yes.
out to her personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it is 80%, it is curable, ma'am. And whatever I can do organically, best I can do for him. But I have seen major changes. Only one thing required is allow me to get to the root cause and study on it. And I need to find that reason, particular reason, and then I help to grow out the
I
thing there.
agree.
And we can save to a major extent because 20, you said, is his age?
No, no, he's 35,
35
but
when
since
and he
about
started
20,
20,
yeah,
yeah.
losing since 20.
I wish you knew me, but then it is not too late. We can just stop it here itself, and whichever follicles are alive, we can organically grow it. You need internal support for him, and for you, B12 injections are very, very necessary, ma'am. Get to the physician and get it injected. I will tell you
I
the
will do
names
that.
of, yeah, and your
I will do
son
that.
with the report kindly reach to me. I need to see.
Okay.
I am sure that we Asians, we Indians, the B12 level is always very less in ferritin too.
Mm, mm,
We
okay.
don't pay attention to that, ma'am. Protein still we eat, biotin still we eat, but we don't pay attention to our iron and veins. Our
Mm.
exercise hormones must be also would have initiated. He does not have dandruff, right, ma'am?
He doesn't, he's bald, ma'am. He doesn't have dandruff.
He's almost bald, huh?
Yeah, yeah, he's bald. Not almost. He is bald.
Oh, because of
And
all the PRP
yeah,
getting done.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
I'm begin his B12 immediately as of now.
Mm,
He should
mm.
take it. Get the test done in 24 hours, and you have my number. Call me. But just begin.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
do that. Thank you so much. Yes.
we can save. Yeah, any other questions, please? So, Gitanjali ji, do you think we can conclude the session today?
Yes, yes, yes. What a wonderful session. Thank you once again, Shaluji.
My
I'm sure, this will go a long way for all the people who have participated. And of course, as I mentioned, the recording will be there on YouTube, and I will share it the link also. Thank you once again for sparing your precious time to be with us and educating all of us about healthcare. Yeah.
thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for
everyone. Yeah, sorry.
thank you so much for inviting me and allowing me to share my knowledge with them. If it could bring any use to you all, trust me, I will feel very happy and blessed.
Yes,
Thank
maybe
you.
in
Thank you. Thank
future
you
we
so
can
much.
also talk about skin also. That one more session we can have, maybe in the next month or so. Yeah.
Sure,
So let's collaborate on that. Yeah.
sure. Thank
Thank you
you so much,
everyone for
everyone.
joining. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.